Focusing on relationships, family, and children. I've really had an unusual experience with it for about 30 years now. Yeah, that's how long I've been seeking somebody definitively. Prior to that, it was adolescence and such. Didn't know how to take it serious. You know how it is when you're growing up. But when I finally started reaching out, I was very interested in women. For those of you who have seen me, I talk about things. You think I'm angry. You think I'm, um, taking issue with the world. Yes, I am. But I'm actually more of a lover than a fighter. And the people that I've been in love with, the people that I've been committed to for any given amount of time, they only have to search their memories and be honest with you, and they will tell you that it was unforgettable, just like it was to me. And this means a lot because intimacy is something that, even from a mystical, spiritual standpoint, I really think is potent, intense, and not only that, is probably the most significant thing that's going on the planet Earth, down to that personal level, interpersonal, the relationships. That's where actually most of the work actually goes on. And I've been to everything, like subjects and activities, and done all kinds of work, hundreds of things that I've done. I used to be in a temp agency, and that would be kind of along my real lines of work, changing what I do every week. That's work for you. Well, I'm in the school of hard knocks. So, and throughout that, I always wanted something to come back to. I used to work actually with my love of my life, plural. Anytime I could get hired together. There was one particular woman that we worked, well, I used to call her a girl. At that time, she was a girl, I was a boy, or young adults at best. And we worked half a dozen or more jobs together. And that was my second wife. She was actually my first wife, but not to split hairs about labels. Then I had a relationship later on that produced actually my first child, and we did do some working together. It's just very incredible. But what I want to get to is the singular points which you can kind of list, conveniently, that I have multiple children. I don't have a lot, you could say. I will have more, hopefully. But I do need to get some things right. And they're like these constant ongoing things like child raising and being a parent. But it takes two to tango. Parents are two. There's always a mother and there's always a father, unless one passes away. Now we'll get to that other point. I'm going to stick with the first one on the list is the multiple children, because I think that people want to judge me because it's easier. And I've seen some insane haters out there, and this is not about specifying any one of them, but just in general, people want to point the finger and think they're so great, like they've never made any mistakes and they came from a perfect family. It's not that hard to take a look at what's going on, and if you don't have half a brain, you can say, oh, look what he's doing, oh man, he doesn't care, he's a bachelor, he's a player, he's a deadbeat, he's knocking up everybody. Of course, yeah, right. Well, tell that to everyone else, every other male that's had as many children as I have. And there's many men out there that have had male men, the postman. There's many of these fathers that have had more, 7, 10 children, a dozen children. It's not about the quantity. It's about what you're really doing, how much you care, how you try from your position in life. And I have these children on my mind all the time, and people, the general stereotype is that, oh, men really don't care, men don't cry. Like, I cry all the time. You just don't see it on video. All right? Let's move along now to the next point. But just don't be in denial about my feelings. My feelings are as deep or